we've got some updated information on how to admit patients. And so if you're at one of the HSEDs, so not Mesa General and not Levine, what you do is you place a request for admit order. So in our quick orders, you can put in request right there, request for admit. And so you would go in and save, sign and save. That brings up a dialog, and you can see there's a blue circle with a white X. That means more detail is needed for this. So accommodations, we're going to say med-surg, medical service, medicine, no cardiac monitoring, no isolation. And then you can put in the attending physician that will be taking care of the patient. And principal diagnosis is free text. I'm going to say monkey virus. All right. So once that order is in, that goes to teletracking. They work the bed. When they find a bed, you do a doc-to-doc, and after you get a doc-to-doc and it's been accepted, ready to go, you have to actually discharge the patient. I know that may sound a little different than what you may normally think, but you discharge the patient, and in the discharge details, we're going to say transfer. So here we have, we're going to place our discharge order. I'm not going to use this kind of one, because this is to home or self-care, so I'm not sending them home. So I'm going to pick the second one, close. I'm going to hit the tray. We're going to modify details. And this brings up this window again, the blue circle with the white X, meaning we need more information. So it's going to be now, disposition, and you can see right here at home, self-care, and everything else. Transfer to another hospital. This is what we're going to pick. Transfer to another hospital. You can put in any special instructions. We sign that puppy, and that's how you get a patient admitted. So again, it's a little different on that standpoint that you discharge the patient, but you, as a modifier on that, you say transfer to the hospital. So if you're at Levine or you're at Mesa General, the process is similar, but has a little bit, one caveat. You do the request for admit like you do at the HSAD. That notifies, again, the transfer center or the admitting team and teletracking. So they find a bed. Once a bed is found, you get a doc-to-doc. And in that doc-to-doc, you can coordinate with the admitting physician and ask, are you going to write the PSO order, patient status order, or do you want me to do it? You don't always want to wait for the admitting physician to do it, because they may be tied up on rounds or they may be in their car. And if you need to get that bed cleared and open so you can get another patient in, you can go ahead and place the PSO order. It is PSO admit to inpatient or PSO admit to observation. Those are going to be your two options. On this particular build right now, that's, if we search for it, you're not going to find it, but that's what it'll be. It'll be PSO admit to inpatient or PSO admit to observation. In there's just going to be a few details you have to put. You have to, just like before, is there isolation? Do they need cardiac monitoring? And who's the admitting physician? The admitting physician will be key, and I think it will be required, because that's going to be who actually signs the orders. So it's kind of like you're a resident or whatever that needs a co-signing of the order, because as ER physicians, we don't have admitting privileges, and so the admitting doctor will have to co-sign those orders. But once that's done, that patient can then leave your emergency department. They can get out, and you can free up the bed and move them down the road. So sometimes the admitting doc will do it, but if not, you have that option to get that done. And that is admitting patients both at the HSEDs and at the micro hospitals. Thanks.